So G1 is starting to solve systems by graphing. A solution is a value that makes an equation true. So when we start talking about systems, a system of linear equations are two or more linear equations that have the same variable. So solution is going to be a value that makes both equations true for a system. So now there's going to be different types of solutions that we can get. The number of points that two lines have in common determine the number of solutions of the linear system. So you can see there's three types here. The first one on the left both meet here at this point. Therefore, there's one solution, and we say that the lines intersect. In the second one, the green line is above the pink line. So they're going to be touching at all of these tiny little spots here. And since the arrows mean forever, they're going to have infinitely many solutions. And we see that they're just the same lines. And for the last one, these two lines will go on forever, never touching. So we say there's no solutions because the lines are parallel. So let's do a quick recap of how to graph each form. Slope-intercept form. Is y equals mx plus b, where your b is your start at 0, b. Then, so that's first. Then, use your m. That tells you how many to move, which is rise, up or down, and run, which is to the right. The next one is point slope form. Now, these two numbers are your start. So we're going to start at x1, y1. And once again, this tells me how many to move, just like in the problem above. And the last one, standard form. You're going to find the x and y intercepts. So now the next examples should all be on the note sheet that you have in front of you. But on these examples here in my video, they are different from the ones in your notes. So right now, you're going to change number 1 to this problem. Write down both of those instead of what number 1 is on your notebook, or sorry, in your note sheet. And you can do the same thing for 2. Change number 2 to this. So right now change those two. You can leave 3 and 4 as is. So now in this problem we have two equations, both in slope-intercept form. So for the first one, we start here and we move -3 over 1, meaning down 3 to the right 1. So I'm going to put a dot on -4. Since they can't go down 3, I'm going to do the opposite and go up 3 to the left 1. So So 1, 2, 3. I'm going to keep going. Now with the ruler you can connect them. So for the next one, y equals 4x plus 3. You're going to start here, and you want to move up 4 over 1. So when I start here, I can't go up 4, meaning I'm going to go down 4 to the left. I'm going to do the opposite of both. Go down 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4 over 1. Now use a ruler to connect them. So now we have two lines that meet. This point where they meet is my solution. So my solution is at the point -1, comma, -1. And that problem is done. Go ahead and try number 2 on your own. If you did the first line correct, you should have gotten this. Make edits if needed. And if you got the second line correct, you should have had this. Therefore, they meet here. So my solution is -1, -3. If you don't list the solution, then you aren't done with the problem, so you have it wrong. Now your job is to finish the last 2 notes before you can get the homework. The homework is not recommended, it is required for today. But one more example I want to show you what you do not have to write down is this one right here. Don't forget, if you have x equals 3, this means it's going to touch the x at 3. So be this point here. That's going to be a vertical line. Now the second equation, this one is in standard form. So we need to find our intercepts. For example, the x-intercept. You make y 0 and you solve. Then for the y-intercept, you make x 0 and you solve. You plot both points. You connect them. And your solution is here at 3, 0. Finish the 2 problems, get the homework sheet, and complete that. It is due by tomorrow.